Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my May favourites. This is going to be a very chilled video because it's just going to be very casual. Most of my videos are anyway. My hair's a mess, I haven't put any makeup on, my hair's greasy, needs a wash. I couldn't be bothered to put any makeup on because I just can't be bothered. I'm just feeling a bit lazy, if I'm honest. I wanted to film this video for you. My hair is so annoying. I'm hopefully getting it done soon so I can have it short again and it will stop doing things like this. But yeah, I'm going to talk through my May favourites. I have quite a lot to talk through, but it seems to be mainly music. May was such a good month for me. So much happened. It was actually my birthday month. It was my birthday on the 12th and then it was my mom's on the 22nd. So there was lots of birthday celebrations going on. There's a couple of things I'm going to talk about in this video, like one of my main favourites. I've just kicked the camera, I do that every time. I usually feel very insecure about filming like this, but I'm just going to get on with it and just deal with it because this is what I look like today, so I'm just going to embrace it even if I hate it. The first thing is something that I need to show you that I forgot to get out of my drawer, so I'll be right back. The first thing is actually a makeup brush, and it's this K-pop contour brush from Primark. I got this for my birthday. And I've never really used a brush like this before. I have another one somewhere, I think. I have a couple kind of like this, but I've never used them. I've always used one of the Real Techniques brushes to contour, which is kind of like, I'll show you actually, a bit easier rather than trying to explain it. And I can actually show you it clean because I've actually cleaned my brushes. But it looks like this, so it's quite, it is good for contour, but it's quite big, so it's, yeah. But this is obviously thinner and it just creates a really nice sharp line. But obviously you can still blend it out and just, it's like the perfect shape, obviously because it's specifically meant to be. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, it's really good for contouring. I didn't think I'd like using a brush like this, but I actually loved it and I felt like my contour looks so much better when I use this. So I'm really happy with this and I'm definitely going to be using this all the time for my contour because it's so good. And it looks really cute. I mean, look at that. That's adorable. Next is another gift I got for my birthday. I suppose that's going to be kind of a running theme because a lot of this month has revolved around my birthday, but it is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I know this has been out for the longest time and I've wanted it since it came out. I've just seen people use it in videos before and I think the colours are amazing. I've seen people say how amazing the quality of the eyeshadows is, and I do have the Morphe 3502 palette, which I got for Christmas, was it? Yeah, and I've been loving that. And I think this is even more pigmented than that. I don't know, I feel like they might actually be equal, but they're both amazing and the colours in this are so cute. I'll quickly show you if I can actually open it. Oh, I didn't notice that. Why did I not notice that? On the back it has all the shades. I've never seen that before. How have I not noticed that? I don't know. But yeah, it's got all the shades and the names on the back, which is really cool. Looks like this. I really like the packaging. Then you open it up and take that off. And it looks like that, and it's got a little message from her. You've probably all seen this because so many people have used it and it's been out for a long time, but this is what it looks like. I love all the sort of more neutral shades, but I love these colours. I actually used this blue underneath my eyes for my mum's birthday party. I did like a normal like goldy brown smoky eye kind of thing and then put this blue underneath my lower lash line, or sort of like on my lower lash line. And I just think it looks so cool and I'm definitely going to be doing that more often because I really like the look of it, and I'm excited to use these other shades as well, like these like teal colours, is that what you'd call them? But yeah, love this palette, amazing pigmentation, amazing colours. I just love it so much. I'm so glad I finally have it because I've been wanting this for the longest time. Why do no caller ID numbers keep calling me? If I don't know you, I'm not going to answer. Now we're going to go on to all the music favourites, which basically is just the rest of this favourites video is all just music related now, so yeah. Oh my god, my hair's annoying me so much. The first one being One Kiss, which is by Dua Lipa. I kind of just forgot who it's by. It's Dua Lipa and David Guetta. I'm gonna look because that might be helpful. I'm gonna like show a quick snippet of it anyway. It's Calvin Harris with Dua Lipa, and I don't know, I've just really liked this song this month. Again, I'm really bad at explaining why I love songs in favourites videos. It's just because I hear a song and I find it catchy and good, so I listen to it and I like it. That's basically it. That is one of them. And then the other one is These Days, which is Rudimental, Jess Glynn and Macklemore. I love Jess Glynn's voice. I think she has the most, oh, she's got such a good voice, and she's always been, I've never like disliked her, but I've never really listened to her much, and then every time I hear a song of hers I'm like, she has such a good voice. But I've really liked this song this month. Next favourite is an artist in general, and that is Anne-Marie. Again, I've heard lots of her songs and I've always thought they were good and I've loved her voice, but I've never really listened to her a lot, other than like the fact that obviously her songs have played all the time on the radio and stuff like that. But she actually supported Ed Sheeran when I went to see him, which is also a favourite for this month, which I'll go on to talk about in a second. But I knew she was supporting and I was quite excited about it, and I thought, oh, that'll be really good. And she was honestly absolutely incredible. Like, her voice is insane. And I feel like when you hear like pop songs and stuff at the moment, like you can tell it obviously someone's got a good voice, but at the same time, sometimes the way they sound on a track isn't the same as live. She's never sounded really auto-tuned or anything, but sometimes it just can be that they sound really good on tracks and then live it's like, oh, they're not actually that great. Honestly, she's better live than she is on like the tracks. Like, I'd rather listen to her live because I just think she's got the most incredible voice. She's so funny, like her personality is amazing, and she just gives off such positive vibes, which is just exactly what you want. And she's so cool, amazing, love her so much, and I loved every minute of it. And she said that she's touring in November, like on her own tour rather than just supporting Ed, and I really want to go. I can't afford it, but I would happily go if I could, because I would love to see her on her own tour as well, because she is just brilliant and her voice is amazing. She's really funny. I've been listening to some of her songs since then and I've just been loving it so much. I just think she's great. I just guess seeing her live made me realise how great she actually is. Not that I ever thought she was bad. If you ever get the chance to see her live, I definitely recommend it. So like I said, that leads on to my next favourite, which is actually something that happened this month. And I went to Manchester for the weekend with my boyfriend Luke, and we went to see Ed Sheeran, and obviously Anne-Marie was supporting, and so was Jamie Lawson, and he was really good as well. But Ed Sheeran was incredible. I love him so much. He's one of my favourite artists of all time. I did cry a little bit when he sang Perfect, I'm not gonna lie. But his songs, especially his latest album, has such like a deep meaning to me. You know when you listen to an album around a certain period in your lifetime and then whenever you hear it, it reminds you of that? Well, I was listening to it, I don't want to go into it too much because it sounds really cringy, but basically at a stage where like me and Luke had started getting closer before we got together, like that album just reminds me of Luke basically, because it was sort of like towards the start of our relationship, and I know this sounds so cheesy, but yeah, it reminds me of him. So getting to see Ed Sheeran with him, like I've seen him before a few years ago, but getting to see him again was amazing, and going with Luke was insane. And it was just so like surreal, like just thinking about when I first really got into that album and like how things are now, and getting to go with him, and it just made me very emotional. But yeah, it was really great. I had a great weekend in general, like loved the concert, and then we stayed over and we went shopping on the Sunday, and it was just a really good weekend. I knew every word to every song. He's one of those artists that I just know every single song of his, and I just wish he could have sang more. He did do a really long set. He did like nearly 2 hours, but I was like, it's not enough, I need more. I need more Ed Sheeran songs. That was also a birthday present off my mom, and Luke brought his own ticket, and that was like a surprise for me. And I'm very glad that I got the opportunity to go, because it was so incredible, and I'll never ever forget that experience. It was just great. Next is an album that I've been loving this month, and this came out a couple of months ago or so, and I hadn't really been listening to it properly because I didn't have Spotify Premium. I was borrowing my dad's at one point, and then I like logged out of it and couldn't get back on it. So like if a new album and stuff comes out, I don't really listen to it unless it's on Spotify Premium or something, because you just can, and like can't always get it on YouTube and stuff. And I knew I was gonna get the album anyway, but basically it's George Ezra's new album, Staying at Tamara's, and I had listened to it once or twice, but not a lot. But now I've got my own Spotify Premium, so I've been listening to it properly, and I love it so much. I'm actually seeing him next month, which is really exciting, and I can't wait. I've always wanted to see him live, and I'm finally getting to, and it's going to be such a good night. But I think my favourite song on the album is got to be Shotgun. If you've listened to it, let me know what your favourite is down below. But I love Shotgun, it's so good. I'll show you a little snippet of Shotgun because it's my favourite. Always done an acoustic version, I forgot about that, I haven't listened to it yet. I'll probably listen to that after this video is finished. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like I love it so much. His music is just great. I love his voice. It's just one of those voices that just sounds so perfect and so smooth and oh, so good. And I really like his new songs. Now onto the final favourite, which is a playlist on Spotify, and I'm just going to find the name for it. It's Disneyland and California Adventure Parks music. As you probably know, because I might have mentioned this 1 or 2 times. Not much, but I've mentioned it a little bit. I've mentioned it. I am going to Disneyland California this year. It's actually like 2 months away, which is insane, and I can't talk about it too much. I'm going to start crying. I'm going to Disneyland California, the park where it all started. Oh my god. But I was really in the mood the other day to listen to some like Disney music, but I wanted to like get in the mood for Disneyland California, so I wanted to find some music from the parks, if that makes sense, because obviously when you listen to Disney music, they don't always necessarily play that around the parks. They play more of like the instrumental music and bits and bobs like that, which I also love listening to. So I looked on Spotify to see if there's anything like that, and I found this playlist, and I've actually downloaded it so that I can listen to it offline. So like when I'm out working and stuff, I can listen to it. But yeah, I've been loving this. It's got some like, you know, normal Disney songs like Part of Your World and stuff like that, but it's also got instrumental music and music for like certain rides and stuff like that. I'll shuffle it and show you like one example or 1 or 2 examples, but I'll have to show you like really short snippets because obviously Disney, I'm gonna get copyright if I'm not careful. So there's just A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes, again just a standard Disney song. But then if we like keep going through what's on shuffle, and we'll find one that's more like specific to like the actual park. Like they'll have some of like the band music that you'd sort of hear. You can sort of imagine it if you've ever been to a Disney park or know about it. Sometimes, usually when you're walking down Main Street, it's playing like band music and stuff like that. So this is the sort of thing you'd hear. So as you can probably tell, that gets me in the mood for Disney. One of my favourites on this is actually the Heffalumps and Woozles song from Winnie the Pooh. I freaking love this song. I don't know why, but I just love it. Basically the sort of music you'd hear in the Disney parks. I just wanted to show a couple of examples. I wasn't sure what examples to show you because there's a good mix on there, but yeah, that is the sort of thing I mean. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair, it's just really annoying me, and I know when I'm editing this I'm gonna hate it. I should have just put it up, but that's what I always do. That is it for this video. I know it's kind of just mainly music based. Hello? No? Mum's just got home. But yeah, that's it for this video. So I really hope you enjoyed this favourites video. Let me know down below some of your favourites for this month. I've honestly had such a great month, and I can't wait for the rest of this year because there's lots more exciting things coming up. But if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below some of your favourites like I said. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Also, if this doesn't have an intro or an outro, it has a different one. Basically, I explain this in my vlogs. My hard drive is broken, so I've kind of lost all of the intros and outros I made, so don't know what I'm going to do about that. Might have a new one, might not. Might have the same one if I've remade it, I don't know, but that is what's happened. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!